Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this Mechabellum 1v1 playthrough, and I'm continuing with the hacker build, and sadly I haven't been able to get the heavy hacker reinforcement card since trying this hacker build. So yeah, that I've really just wanted to use it with the heavy hacker, but sadly that hasn't been an option. So in this one we're just using the original hacker. So I've got cost control with Mustangs and Crawlers, which isn't a bad start. Mustangs and Snipers would have been better, but I'll take it. And we're bringing in the hacker. They've got Sledges and Crawlers, and their ability is Aerial Specialist. So things have gone not too bad, but it looks like we are going to lose this maybe. It's very close with the towers. I think it's possible if I'd have taken their tower out, we could have won this because they wouldn't have been able to kill the hacker. But it's possible we would have just lost anyway. So during this hacker build, I'm skipping virtually all the techs, all of the choices, just to get the extra supplies to get as many hackers out as I can, and to get them leveled up with as much tech as possible, because you need as many as possible. Like one or two isn't going to cut it. I need as many as I can get out. So I decided to go for a lopsided approach with the hackers, rather than evenly spread them out. So I'm not sure whether this was a good idea or not, but I thought it was the best way to level the hackers at the beginning. And hackers do become a lot better once they've leveled. But it does mean that you lose the towers, and so once one tower's fallen, you nearly always lose on the opposite side as well. So it's got its pluses and negatives. So he's gone for Speed Specialist. I skipped. So I finally got the barrier, which was pretty much essential. Things might go a little bit better now. We've got some hackers on this side. So they've got high level crawlers. And we're only being able to hack one at a time at the moment because we haven't got the multi-beam. And the Mustangs just simply aren't doing... Sorry, bear with me. Mustangs aren't doing what they need to do. They aren't clearing the crawlers fast enough. So we really need to get multi-beam to be able to deal with this crawler push. So he's gone for ranged specialist. I don't believe that I choose anything again. The only thing that I'd go for is the orbital bombardment because it'll help thin out the opponent. I could go for a flame bomb as well, an incendiary bomb. That would make sense. So we've got the multi-beam now. We've got 7 hackers up. So the multi-beam is really working well. Just about looking like we're going to hold the crawlers. But unfortunately, the Phoenix locked onto the hacker over here. That was a bit of a shame. So it's looking like we might fail again because we lost this tower. But hopefully, with a couple more hackers, things might improve. So I got the orbital bombardment, so that might help us out. We finally got a hacker leveled up. Took a long time. And we've put missile interceptor on because they've got stormcallers and I was assuming they were going to be bringing in more. In come a couple more hackers. So we managed to take out a Phoenix, but that's it basically for this orbital because he shielded up. But we took out a second Phoenix, so... I mean, it wasn't good, but at least it's doing damage to the shield. The hackers are just about managing to hold on while the Mustangs are dealing with the Stormcaller's missiles. So, it looks like it worked. Okay, we've potentially succeeded. Oh no, this shield on this side is wrecking me. So, we might not have succeeded after all, unfortunately. We are getting some decent experience on the hackers though. They've managed to hack a bunch more units. Hopefully we can take down this tower. We lost a hacker unfortunately. So it's going to be close this is, because he's got level 3 sledges which are brutal to deal with. Yeah, as you can see, the Stormcallers doing basically nothing to these sledges. So yeah, it was a very close round, but sadly we did not manage to make it. But we've got a few levels on the hackers now, and unfortunately our nemesis has shown its face, the Ion Blast. Obviously all of our units are in a line, they've all got shields, and the Ion Blast basically annihilates shields and obviously annihilates anything that's in a line. So we were rather unlucky there with the call-in. I mean, it does appear quite often, so I suppose you can't really say it's that unlucky. But there's a chance that this is game over now. We've only got 1800 hit points left. So obviously I don't know which side he's going to put it on, but because this has got 5 hackers and this has only got 4, it's pretty obvious that he's going to go for this side. So I'm trying to decide what to do to try and survive this predicament that I find myself in. So I go for 3 level 2 hackers and I put them on this side, or at least I put 2 of them on this side and only 1 on this side. Really I should have put all 3 on that side because it was pretty obvious the Ion Storm or the Ion Blast was going to happen over here. But as you can see, it's just absolutely annihilating everything over on this side. But there's not much we can do about that, we just have to pray that we don't lose all of our hit points. So we're doing a good job on this right hand side, but they have upgraded to acid crawlers, which is another one of our nemesis. So that was a good upgrade that they took there. As you can see, the hackers are just melting to the acid. So this looks like it might be game over here. All depends if he's got enough on the field. But no, we are alive still. We've got 696 hit points. And unfortunately, electromagnetic blast shows its face. The other call-in nemesis. He didn't take it, he took incendiary bomb. That's interesting because electromagnetic is mainly good against shields, and we've got tons of shields, so he obviously wants to burn out the floor so we stand in the fire, which I suppose is pretty much just as good as taking the electromag shot. So, I've got multi-beam, I've got range, I've got barrier. Hopefully the range is going to stop us from walking into the fire. That was a well-placed incendiary bomb, that was. Very well placed. But we've managed, with the range, to not walk into the fire. Things are going quite well on the left-hand side as well. Unfortunately, we are standing in the fire now, but fire takes a lot longer to kill than acid does. So we're managing to hack a few units before we burn to death. And we've succeeded on the left-hand side. Really successfully. So our main issue at the moment now is probably the acid crawlers. So I've put on an ability, electromag interference, on the hackers, so I can nullify the acid. So I'm gonna do that on this round. I think I'm gonna equip it on this round. I was trying to decide whether parasitic ammo would do anything, but it's only when you destroy a unit, and I haven't really got many units that are destroying things at the moment, so I didn't think it was worth it. So I believe I skipped that. He's brought in a couple more level 2 Stormcallers to deal with our shields. He's gone for launcher overload and incendiary bomb as well, so that's going to be tough to deal with. But I put on the electro mag shot to prevent the acid crawlers from leaving acid on the floor. They'll still leave acid on if the Mustangs and crawlers kill them though, so it's not going to be perfect, but it will help. So in come some more level 2 hackers. So the only one that's not level 2 now is this guy. Everybody else is. And we managed to link up the entire line from one side to the other. And I've got... there we go. So we are going to take a lot of punishment from the Stormcallers. But hopefully they're going to retarget onto the crawlers, but it doesn't seem like they are doing, to be honest. Oh, they are doing now, yeah. So things have gone very well for us there, I think. Not that much acid was left on the floor, so we weren't melted alive by the acid. And he's down to 5 hit points. This is about as close as you can get, and now the electric mag blast has shown its face. So these call-ins are really wrecking us. There's a chance now this is game over with this mag blast, because it's going to wipe out the shields all across here, and the Stormcallers are going to finish us off. So we've managed to get some level 3 hackers over here though. So there's a chance that the right hand side is going to succeed. So I decided to go for the electro mag blast as well, thinking that they might shield up, because hackers are not very good versus shields. But I don't believe that they did shield up. So I brought in 3 level 2 Mustangs to help deal with these missiles that are coming in, and they're doing a sterling job at the moment. Unfortunately, all of my shields got melted from that electro mag blast, but we are surviving. We are surviving. How long is it going to last though? The main thing is we need to have anti-air to deal with them phoenixes, so we can't have these Mustangs dying. If the Mustangs die, then we can't win. And there's a lot of acid on the ground killing the Mustangs. So we just need this final phoenix to die. And the phoenix is down, and that is game. So this is another really high level player. I don't think I've ever beaten Galamoth before. I think he's beaten me both times I've played him, if I remember right. So he was a good sport. He was chatting to me during this, and we had a bit of a laugh about hacker builds. So luckily he didn't get salty, because the previous person that I played, he just quit early. He surrendered because he got salty that I was just using hackers. But this guy, he was a good sport. He played it out to the end, and it was a very close battle in the end. Very, very close battle. So hope you enjoyed it. That was another hacker build, and I'm not going to upload another unless I get heavy hacker, because it's just going to be a bit repetitive, even though it is incredibly fun. So if I get heavy hacker, I'll upload another one of these hacker builds. If not, then I'll upload some other replays. So I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers for watching. Take care. I shall see you soon.